Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go ahead and go through a new run on the Rogue Fable 4, which is an RPG roguelike. Played one round yesterday, which you can see in the comment for the video, as well as on my playlist channel. So, I've played this game quite a few times, but it's been quite a while since I played, and I've never actually beat it. You'll see I haven't even tried all of the different classes yet. But I'm going to go ahead and do Ranger as I have the most experience with it, so hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit further. Alright, and starting out we get Power Shot. You'll see it's a ranged attack, it'll knock back enemies, but we also start with 2 speed points, so we can clear a little bit of distance if we need to at first. Power Shot then upgrades into 3 separate skills, which we'll pick depending on how the run's going. Athletics will increase how many speed points we have, and it's really nice to have a lot of those as a ranger early on. That way you can run down the cooldown of some of your skills before you can start using them again and get away from enemies. And of course range is always going to be good, but every point in dex will also increase your range damage, so that's going to help scale that, as well as evasion and more speed, so should all work out. And when we hover over this, you'll see I'm in range right now, whereas if I step back, he no longer shows up with an attack. So we can go ahead and attack him. And everything that you pick up and or kill will give you experience, so we want to make sure that we pick up everything that we can on every map. Alright, Cave Bear, so we definitely don't want to let him get into melee range. That'll be pretty hard to fight right now, and there's more than one coming out of there. So we'll go ahead and just try to kite him a little bit. Now, enemies can pick up the mushrooms on the ground, so I have 2 options here. I can either destroy that and not let him heal, or I can hope that my next attack kills him. However, my attack damage is only 5, so it's unlikely, so I'm going to destroy that and hope that we can get him before that. Then I'll move back a little bit so I can get in better position. But yeah, they won't purposefully go for the healing shrooms or anything like that from what I've noticed. Just if they happen to walk over it in path to get to you. Going for a swim there. Looks like we have our final room here. It's rock storage. Now, this can actually damage you if you attack it, or if you're standing in the water, so you want to be out of the water before you attack it, or at least far enough away from, I believe it's like a 3 or 4 radius, tile radius. Yeah, so we've explored the whole map, and we can go ahead and move on down. And when there's a lot of enemies, especially when you're weak, it's nice to fight by the stairs, because if I need to, I can run up. However, that'll just be to heal, as the enemies do stay where they were when you left, unless one's close enough that they'll actually chase you up the stairs. So maybe try to drag one up with you at a time, then try to go back down, get the next one, etc. And again, any enemy standing on rubble or anything like that should count as a crit. So every hit I'm taking right there was critting them. But that also affects you, so keep that in mind. And yeah, even water counts as unstable footing, so you should be careful with that, as those will also count as crits. Whoops, did not mean to do that. And this will keep my speed points if I really need it. And I really like to save up any loot that I get for later rounds as the game gets a little bit harder. As early on they're not going to do a ton of damage and I can easily heal up. Scroll of Teleportation lets you randomly transport anywhere on the current map. So if you ever get in a tight situation, especially as a ranger or something, you can just use that and it will hopefully save you, but sometimes it sends you next to enemies that are even harder. Which happened on my last run. And let's head down. Right, so these are always good maps for ranged characters because I can kite them around the tracks, but we have a bat coming towards us as well, so I'll let him come first. And bats are really easy to kill, but if they come in swarms, you'll notice they move multiple tiles in one turn, so they're a little bit more dangerous because of that, but only in packs. I'm just waiting for power shot. Not expect him to be right there. I'll just continue around the outside real quick. Again, I'm not going to use any potions or anything unless absolutely necessary. You'll need them in a pinch, so. And we'll try to take one out. And again, hits up against a wall will do it extra damage, I believe. That may have changed, but yeah, it just did 8 damage and it wasn't even a crit. got some boots, and I could have put some of this stuff on, although it's really only going to affect the ability power on here, and not going to do very much, but still doesn't hurt to try. Or to wear, at least, until I find something a little better. And I didn't even realize that we had leveled up, so let's go ahead and put that extra point in dexterity. That increases our damage as well. And we're really close to getting our first talent point also. Right, and this is one that has the glyph door, so let's take a look at what we have around us right now. Yeah, so there's a couple of healing things, but what I could do is try to get them in line with this barrel and shoot the barrel to blow up a few enemies, hopefully at once. So let's do that. Alright, and that should be good. And see, when you get a talent point, it should not ruin your level like that. So I'm probably going to end up having to use a potion, but for now, let's go ahead and run out. Kill this guy. And I think there's some healing shrooms up here, so let's try to get over there. Although he is ranged, so I don't want to let him get too close, so we'll sprint around there. And once I'm here, I'll feel safe enough to just go ahead and take him out. Why can't I hit him? Alright. And we got some more food. We're running low anyway. They'll usually give you enough. I've never actually run out of food. But if you go back and forth, like if you need to run up to the merchant or something and you don't have enough, be careful with that because you might run out if you're not going down the floors quickly enough. Don't like this setup much. Yeah, I figured there'd be somebody a little bit harder back there. Well, that should have killed him. Once again, water is dangerous, so I don't want to go in there. Because I don't need these guys critting me. Okay. Not too bad. Food. And I would suggest waiting to eat until you get as low as possible, unless you notice that you're going to be walking into a fight and you might not have the chance to before you run out. And if we think about it, I've taken 900 turns, so it looks like it's about 1,000 food or 1,000 turns per food bar. So yeah, that kind of helps out. Skip them for right now. Yeah, I think... Oh no, we have bears too. Alright, so that's a tough enemy. I'm gonna take that power shroom. Try to get rid of the bear first since he has a shield on. then I'm going to try to run a little bit, because that is a tough set of enemies. Now I do have these javelins that do a decent amount of damage, and they have a little bit more range than my bow, so I'll probably take advantage of that a little bit. Yeah, I'm still not certain exactly what Berserk does, but I think it gives you extra melee damage and maybe some shield or the ability to block some. Alright, that's one down. Not the tough one. And again, unless I have to or I need to take him out, because he's going to keep healing this guy. And one more. Alright, that's good enough. Okay, and we're just about out of food, right at 1,000 turns. Totem of Might can be placed in the melee or range slot. Never heard of that, but I will take it. And what can we level up here? So, range is always really nice. You can hit people from a little bit further away, though athletics can kind of help you do the same, but you can't really rely on it if you've already been using it. Or if somebody freezes you or does some other CC attack. Or not CC attack, but stun or something. Now this is also really good because if I'm moving towards an enemy it will automatically shoot, and then there's an upgrade to this where even if I'm sprinting then it will continue to strafe attack, so I can sprint like 4 blocks toward an enemy and it'll shoot him 4 times, so that's a really good combo. But for now, I think we'll go with Range Mastery for now, as wasn't too hard of a floor. And we have these 2 mosquitoes to fight. Not very hard later in the game, but right now they are quite difficult. Yeah, you'll see they heal whenever they hit you as well. So that got really dangerous. Was not playing smart there. And yeah, I got that extra strength from this, so it's going to help a lot. And we've now entered the swamp, and we get some shock resistance right off the bat, which is really good, especially since we're in the swamp where you're going to have a lot of electric enemies. There's these little eels that pop up and shoot out electric bolts, as well as a lot of these shock reeds. So I'll take 30% less damage from them. More mosquitoes. That's who I'm referring to, the electric eel. So I really want to get out of the water so I'm not taking that extra damage. See, it still shocks me, but the water would make it worse. Wow, that was so bad. We'll definitely take that talent point. So this one would be good if you're worried about people getting up close to you, so if they're next to a tile that you're on, then you can crit them no matter what. We might be able to increase our crit damage as time goes anyway, though. This is nice if you have multiple enemies, but you want to take out a certain enemy first, like a ranged one behind melee characters. So that might be what we go with, or even an extra range. But I think we'll be better off with this. We'll still increase range as time goes anyway, so it's really tough though. Or I could go ahead with strafe attack, which I did find to be really strong, and I already have 3 speed points. So yeah, let's go with strafe attack. And that way, if I walk towards somebody, it automatically shoots them, even without me taking a turn. Well, it takes the turn, but I get to move and shoot. Let's see. Yeah, you do not want to let the snakes get close to you because they will poison, and it does not feel good. See, that other would have been really good to have, but I staved it, so might still be able to get it. There's a switch back here, so that's going to open a door. It's usually going to be a merchant, a librarian who you can buy skills from, or it could be an attribute point, which we can only hope that these frogs don't kill us before I can get it. And frogs can move pretty quickly as well, so you want to be cautious against them. Keep your distance. Yeah, see, he hurts quite a bit. Alright. Back to the attribute. And of course, it's not one that we needed. Now, the thing here is a lot of the purchasable skills from the librarian, or if you find a Tome of Knowledge, may require you to have an extra point in one of these. So I'm going to take Intelligence since we already have that, and that way we'll have at least 1 point of each. And if I get any spell, I'll have a little bit of extra mana points to use. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up, and head down. Early chest, but those might be good. Give me a little bit of HP at least until I find better gloves. Hate that I had to destroy those, but it would have been pretty hard to kill if not. And there's the merchant. We'll see if we have enough money to get anything real quick. And these gloves again we'll wear for now. Frog boots are good, but I might be able to just pick them up. However, if you need to avoid enemies again, it's just another good way of getting out. That could be good if I were a mage, but I'm not. This is also good if you're missing an item and you really need something. And experience potions, but again, you usually find most of this stuff, so only if you're loaded in money should you even bother. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that, and I don't think I'm gonna pick anything up. Might come back up and pick these frog boots up though. 1 protection, so it won't get protection, but we'll get that extra speed point. And let's get a little bit extra HP for now. Really use some damage. This is rather pathetic right now. But that's on me for going for non-damage skills to start. Alright. I don't like how low I am. So let's see if we can go heal. I don't think I've seen these enemies before. I don't think I want to right now either. He's asleep, so let's surprise him. And luckily he did not poison me. But now I might be able to show you, well, I might be able to show you the strafe attack pretty soon, but not right this moment. I'm going to try to survive first. I want to draw them through these little fire mushrooms to hopefully do a little bit of damage at least. Alright, not too bad. Okay, let's go check out that chest. And exploration of this level is complete. So now I have 2 options. I can go up and heal a little bit, or, well, there might be some more healing on this map, but no, there's not. I'm just gonna go down though. A fisherman. This will make me invincible for 5 turns, so I'll wait till they get a little bit closer and take it, and then I can pretty much just use what I need to for 2 more turns. Okay. A firefly. Yeah, this new update seems to have added in quite a few new enemies. And even some regions that I haven't really seen on certain maps. Fireflies are not fun, I don't think. Wonderful. And that gives us a little bit more damage. Did I accidentally put a point into strength at one point? Not sure, maybe I did misclick it. Alright, and there's that Tome of Knowledge I was referring to, which is another good reason that we saved our money, because that costs, or no, that's free. The Librarian's 75 or so per skill that you want. Nice. Now I've got all the food. Alright, so it looks like the switch for that door is going to be behind this. And how do we want to approach it? Let's go down this way. Okay, it's doing what I wanted. Okay. Alright, so here we can increase our mana pool. Not going to be helpful right now. Now this is the same thing as those frog boots, and I don't have to buy them. Won't be useful. So that could be interesting. Looks like for 6 turns, for 3 tiles around me, it'll do 4 damage per turn. Or I could upgrade one of my existing skills with a talent point. Or grab one of the ones that I don't have yet. Like athletics. Or tunnel shot, which is really nice again because it can go through multiple if I get them in a line. So I'll probably go ahead and just grab tunnel shot. Although it is really nice to use these to get new skills that you wouldn't otherwise be able to. And I can only select one from here. Well, let's go ahead and go with our tunnel shot. So that's probably going to be more useful, at least early on. Alright, and down to the next floor. And yeah, we're getting up towards 2,000 points, and that will be 2 food, or 2,000 turns, and that'll be 2 food. Why can't I shoot him? Really? And yeah, he's gonna be shooting poison out at me, so the faster I can kill him, the better. They cover like 5 or 6 tiles with a poison line. Rogue-Lite Shaman. So he's a healer, so I want to take him out before all of his friends if possible. Now, tunnel shot can allow me to hit both of them. It's kind of a weird pattern when you go diagonal, but you'll see I can hit both of them. And there's that Tome of Healing, but let's go ahead and take him out so he doesn't spawn another. Turtles do not take a lot of damage. Now, let's have him walk towards us a little bit so that I can show you what the strafe attack does. Wow, it did not work at all because I couldn't see him. These sightlines on maps like this are really weird. Because I'm pretty sure if I'm standing here, I can shoot you there. Right? No? But I can like that? Interesting. Alright, Fergus the Fungus King. He summons Funglings and shoots out poison bolts with 9 damage. So let's try to get him by himself. Have him chase after me and hopefully run through all of this. You're not gonna join? Just gonna sit there? I shot you, dude. Okay. Well, that's easier than I expected it to be. Probably not for a melee person, but I'm not melee. Okay, well that was really easy, and I got a mushroom cap shield. That's good protection and toxic resistance, so I'll probably hold it for now. And because of the extra strength points, my encumbrance is higher than 10, although that would be my cap right now, if not, because these are some heavy items. Well, these two. I'm gonna go somewhere that they can't get me. Might not be as easy as I thought, because they swim fast. But at least only one can attack me from here. Alright, and then they'll just line up. Alright. Now that weighs 7 but offers 7 protection. This weighs 5 and does 3 protection, 8 hit points, and 30 tox resistance. That's not doing anything for me. And I could lose both of those. Take that extra protection. Yeah, for now that's probably the best move. 10 protection with 3 items. Honestly, I could get rid of these gloves and put the boots back on. Well, no, that's 2. Oh, no, they're both 2. I don't need that extra strength. Oh. 2 encumbrance, 2 encumbrance. Oh, because I lost the strength. That makes sense. Alright, then we have the glyph door. And going left is dangerous because there's not really much room for me to move around, so we'll try to take them all to the right. Start off by running away. Hopefully not all of them come and chase me. And so now it's kind of a tough spot, but I think we'll be fine. Stop healing him. And throwing nets are good if you want to run away from somebody. Or if you just want to keep them in a spot while you attack them over and over. Okay. And on down. Alright, so we've evaded those chumps upstairs, but I think you'll find the inhabitants of this palace of shadow to be a bit more of a challenge. Their magic may pale in comparison to my own infinite powers, but that didn't stop them from making short work of the last fools who made it this far. Well, hopefully I'm not that fool. Now that's nice. Those are only one. That's tough. There's not really any toxic or electric stuff down here from what I recall. But I won't be able to use my speed points if I have these boots on, but that 10% evasion would be really nice. So yeah, just to play it safe, I think I'm going to go ahead and get range mastery. And that's going to be something again where I can shoot people who are a little bit stronger that I might want to take down first, or ranged enemies that are behind melee enemies. Now watch this. Why isn't it working? Oh, I have to get the upgrade to that skill, don't I? Yeah, so I have to get the upgrade for that skill first, so I couldn't have shown you anyway. Relatively safe. Come back there when I need to heal a little bit. Now they look a little scary. And they damage their own friends with it. So he's going to come out of that door. Let's go down. Hopefully he'll get on my line first. No? Alright, and now I can grab that gold because we need to heal a little bit. And This I'll probably wait until right before the next level, because I can use that. There's a lot of enemies here. I'll go ahead and take it. And that's going to be really good, because then I'll be able to get my strafe point. Can I shoot that far? No. And that right there is one of the reasons why that skill I just got is amazing. Because I would have had to kill those swords first, but instead I could take him out and his summons die with him. So now, let's have them walk into those. We'll probably just take you out. Yeah. Let's go ahead and use that right away. Because why wouldn't I? Oh, I guess I have to have one more dexterity for this, which, again, I think I accidentally put a point into strength when I shouldn't have. But that means we can go ahead and level up our power shot. So this would increase the damage significantly. This is going to give me a little bit more bonus damage, but still keeps the knockback. And I could also reduce the cooldown so I can use it more often and keep the knockback. And if I recover, or if I get a kill shot with it, I recover 2 speed points. Since I'm going kind of this strafe attack build, that sounds pretty interesting. But I am kind of low on damage, so it wouldn't be bad to have a little bit extra. I'll take the cooldown reduction and the speed point. Okay. Map explored. Got a rope of flames. So what I could do right now is go back up and sell some of this stuff to the merchant, but that merchant still didn't have anything that I really wanted to buy other than maybe the frog boots, which I can't afford to wear right now anyway. So maybe we just keep going and hope the next merchant has an upgraded shop. Choose one, but don't choose wrong. Nice. Yeah, I just got my 2 speed points from that. Nice. Oh, I can't get all 3 of them. That's sad. Let's back it up a little bit. Oh, that's not good. So okay, let's let them kind of start walking through these shrooms. And I also have this invincibility when I need it. Confusion, I can't remember what that does. Okay, now I'm invulnerable for the next couple. So let's take him down as much as I can, and I'm next to the stairs on purpose, that way I can move if I really need to. Because these summons are not going to be fun. Okay. And that's another reason why it's really good to get those extra skills, because now I'm running out of available talent points until I get more dexterity. Nice. Another Tome of Knowledge. So Disengage could be really good. Evasive, of course. Stealth Mastery is also really good, but I think Evasive will be better right now. To help, again, increase that dodge chance. Or not dodge chance, but evasion. Wow, thank you. So now we're increasing our bow damage by 2. And an extra range. No, never mind, not an extra range, but 2 more damage. Nice crit. And that is the map. Other than the glyph door. So, again, we have the stairs that'll help us out a little bit here, so don't even need them. So right now we have 2 options. We can go to the next biome, or we can continue down the main biome. But you actually do have to complete, I think, 3 side biomes in order to get through the entire thing, so I'm going to go to the next 4 here just because it's going to be easier than the core, and then we can go back. Do have to take a quick pause though. I'll be right back. Thank you.